houses Portland, Oregon, home to the Trailblazers, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Pass to Covington. Embiid with the steal. Fades back. Count it, good. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. And Curry, here we go. Great D that time from Nurkic. Kicks it out to McCollum. Pass to Lillard. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Lillard. McCollum with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Shoots from 8. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
For a player who plays with emotion like Covington, those kind of plays can really get your motor running.
Now here's Embiid. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Philadelphia making a change here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Lillard with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Now here's Simmons. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Intent on keeping that possession alive, Simmons uses his height to his advantage.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Pass to Green. And it's Simmons penetrating. And the rebound by Nurkic. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. In the corner, Powell with it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Powell's got 6.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Chalk up 2 there.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Lillard looking around. In the corner, Powell with it. His 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers trail. Embiid wide open. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. .131 left to play in the first. Lillard with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. And Portland making a change here. 1:21 left here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. That's a 2 from Lillard. From deep 3-point range. From beyond the arc and then some.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Pass to Green. Here's Simmons. Covered by Lillard. Here's Embiid. Out to Harris. On the wing, Green. Fires from the corner. And the shot no good, a bit short. Trailblazers leading by 5. Back to McCollum. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. McCollum with the ball. Now Green defending. And the basket by McCollum.
You give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
Outside, Green. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Here's Embiid. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Embiid's got 6.
You see that? Oh, look at that.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
And so it's Portland. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers, guys, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season, the Blazers were beset by injuries, and they fell short of their goals. Their star, Damian Lillard, said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. And that one, good.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
To the inside. Embiid with the steal. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
Now here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. And stolen by Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Anthony on the double team. And the wide open shot from Green. Embiid. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And every year, Embiid's rebounding seems to get better. Continues to demonstrate a real hunger on the backboard.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And finished off by Nurkic.
You know, Nurkic has such a big, wide body. It's best if he uses it to help free up some guys on the screen.
Here's Maxey. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. And that'll be his third foul so far. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number one. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. That's tipped. Taken away by Anthony. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And the dunk by Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Portland again missing. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Korkmaz. 6 to shoot. And here is Harris.
Good defensive instincts there from Melo, reaching out and altering that shot.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Wasted no time on that one. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Now, here's Maxey. No points in the game yet for him. It's back to Hill. Fires from the wing. Maxey, no good. Portland leading. Anthony drives in. And he banks in the layup. Anthony's got 6.
Melo sees the space. Melo gets to the space. And Melo scores.
to Maxey. Now Embiid, 13 points in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Now here's Embiid. And the 76ers call time here.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got his first basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Down low. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. Off target from the wing. Seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Trailblazers on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's Korkmaz in the corner. To the wing right side. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. Anthony right side. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
That'll do it for the first half. Trailblazers lead by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Now, here's Lillard. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Harris misses. Trailblazers leading by 5. And Embiid with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Curry. And here's Embiid. He's got 13. Inside. And stolen by Lillard. Here's McCollum. Here's Cantor. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. He's very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
Philadelphia has possession. 7-point differential. And Philadelphia with another turnover here. Here's Cantor. Lillard outside. Offensive rebound. Powell, no one around him. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part.
Here is Lillard. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep. Cantor. A 3 from McCollum.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Now here's Powell. He's got 9. Kicks it out to McCollum. Pass to Cantor. Here is Lillard. Guarded by Simmons. 5 to shoot. Out to Anthony. To stop the run. And he hits the jump shot. Anthony's got 8.
Quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch and shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. There's Green with the 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. Pass to Anthony. Back to Lillard. Out to the right wing. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by McCollum. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Good space and pace from Melo right there, leaving the D with no chance to block that dunk.
Here's Curry. Misses off the right eye.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's McCollum. 7 points in the game. Pass to Lillard. On deep.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting for Portland, Carmelo Anthony.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Melo undoubtedly still the leader of this team in terms of when they need to calm it down and they need some offense. He's the guy they're going to look to score it. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first one falls.
Drafted 19th back in 2011 out of Tennessee. Tobias Harris came into the league very, very young, so his experience belying his age, and the improvement has been shown over the past couple years.
Now, here's Lillard. In the corner, Powell with it. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Harris outside. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The 76ers shooting their fifth attempt at the line in the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the 76ers making a change here. .43 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. Trailblazers leading by 7. Nurkic. Three-pointer, Lillard.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Curry. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Lillard with it. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off the mark. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
They get the rebound. Clock at 6. Embiid in the corner. Fades. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers leading by 7. Pass to Powell. Shoots the 3. They get it again. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Scooped up. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. Embiid's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the 76ers. Lillard outside. In the corner, Powell with it. Out to Anthony. To the paint. And Nurkic gets it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
Outside, Simmons. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Embiid in the corner. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Milton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Milton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Now here's Anthony. Nobody near Nurkic. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Tries from 7. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pass to Anthony. The 3. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Catching and firing Melo has it all working in this one.
Embiid with it. The tray. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Powell. Lillard with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
For 3, Harris.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Lillard misses.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Trailblazers leading by 4. McCollum outside. Pass to Nurkic. Portland with a new 14. Now Lillard. 6 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .144 left in the game. Milton in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. No good on the triple.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there. Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
So he gets them both.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge. .110 left in the fourth quarter.
Outside Anthony. Lillard, right side. 6 on the shot clock. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Right between the eyes.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
They get a hand on it. And stolen by Lillard.
Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're behind by 5. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. Let's see what they can do, Kevin.
For 3, Harris. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They trailed by 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
On its way from Curry for 2. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Back to Harris. 3-pointer. That one doesn't drop. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. Probably a little closer than...
Chasing a dream.